How's everybody doing? I just got another $25 box of coins from the bank. These are the professionally rolled coins. Very random. I get everything from wheat pennies to modern day stuff, and just wanted to show you. And this is like these rolls are just amazing for bank roll hunting, just because of the real diversity of coins. Um, just want to show you. I already have one. This is like I'm on roll number 3 on this box. I just want to show you actual live opening one. Give you an idea what's going on in here. My, my guess is, it came up to end. These pennies are just in a large pile in, what is that, Pennsylvania, Harrisburg. These are your typical bankroll coins. You see a lot. What you get, it's amazing the amount of, like I said, diversity in coins. Um, you grab any one. I'm gonna put this over to the microscope. So that real quick. You get a lot from the 70s, quite a bit. What I really like about these rolls is you could, if you're gonna find, say, a wide AM 98, 2000, what have you, or anything with a nice era to it, it's gonna show up in these rolls because they're. I guarantee you, they have not been searched. See, we got right here. You didn't see me pick that up. You can believe me or not, but I just picked it up. This 44. Yeah, the first wheat out of this roll. Typically, you get between 1 and 3 wheat pennies per roll. There's it's circulated. There's nothing special to that. I'll put it in a wheat penny pile. I like to go back to the phone. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and, actually I can't see it without, I'll go back to here. $63. Just an average circulated coin. I've come across some really nice coin. I mean, some uncirculated in this pile. I get this one. This one has a nice toning to it. 71. A nice offset rim. It's got some mint luster to it. Toning. We'll just put that one on the side. It's not worth, what, a quarter? but still, nice coin. I said here's a 2000. And then look for the wide AM. That AM is touching. You want to look for the folks that don't know, right here, where the A and M come together. You want to have a space, and as well, the A would be centered between the T's. So you have the space tight here and wide here. This is the signs of a close AM. As well, the designer initials are different on a close AM, and as well, you could easily tell because they're further away from the building. You gotta think opposite. Say, well, far away, it's close. If it's close, it's wide. So that's how I remember it. There's also the styling of the initials itself are slightly different. They're taller in a wide AM. Now this is just a regular 1 penny coin. Nice looking coin, but nothing special. Down, 1887. Zinc. I always have the scale out just in case. This one's most likely zinc because you could see it coming through the pillar on the right. But I always check. It comes up as 3 grams. It'd be a nice find. Let's see. That's 2.5. See what else we got here. 84. Nothing going on. Just an 84. We'll throw that on the scale too. You never know. Got the scale, it's there, it's on. I heard of 85s and 89s coming up. That 17's trash. 23. So you get modern coins too in these rolls. So I just wanted to again show you the quality of these. I got 50 rolls of them. A lot of fun to look through. If your bank has them, you get them. You know, ask for them. It's the you got a little issue with that N. Looks like a die chip of some sort. I gotta look at it a little better. Not that it has any real value to it. It could be a PMD, a scratch in the field. Still, it's just 1966. I'm just gonna zoom out to my large screen. I don't see anything in it. Put that aside. See, this one's very nice condition. Luster. Looks like it might have a little cut on the rim. Nothing crazy going on. You got those small cuts every now and then. Sometimes they cause a little doubling, or you know, actually crack the coin. In some cases. Throw that on the scale. 2.6. See what we got here. 1980. And 1980 had a doubling. That looks like a cut, but I think it's damage on the bottom left. Eh, could be a die chip. I have to blow this one up. I gotta look at why that 8 looks very thin. So I'm going to my full screen again. Uh, that that's not a cut on the rim. That's PMD. It's damage on the back. Yeah, a little more damage. So as far as the 8, I mean that could be an issue with doubling. Just a weird alignment. I'm not going to pay too much attention to it, even if it was uh, an error of some sort. I don't think it has any value. I'm going to pass this one on. I put aside a bucket of coins that sell very reasonable. You know, I sell them by the pound. These older copper pennies. And it's 64. Let's spin that around. There's some issues going on here. If that's from a worn die. It's interesting. Huh. Alright. Nothing on the back. A little damage. Yeah, and this one. It's probably from a worn die. I'm gonna put it in the pile. 75. You can see these rolls are very, very varied. You know, variegated or mixed up. Put it that way. So a lot of different dates and the vintages of the coins. You, you, you're not never get disappointed. I mean, there's a lot from the 70s. I don't know if they just had a big hoarding of it somewhere. They just got a pile of them and they just rolled them up. I have no idea. But to let them go back into circulation, that would almost be a crime. Because you see a lot of these coins, so they have, the patina from age. They're really not worn out, which makes it even nicer for coin hunters. Bankroll hunters. 95. Little toning. You gotta keep an eye out for the 95 double dies. This one's not it. I also, when I'm looking at anything in the 90s, 92, 93, actually 93 up to 99, I check for that wide AM. Just because. 2000 it has the wide AM variety. This one's not. Just check. 95. Same deal. Double die, no double die. And check the back. The reverse. And nothing going on. It's a close AM. Let's see what else we got. I'll go through the whole roll. If you want, you could just speed it up. 71. I mean, you look at and it's not uncirculated, but the quality of this coin, if it has been in circulation, would not look like this. These coins, I believe, were just somewhere and sat for years and years. And due to the coin shortage late during COVID, they pulled them all out, or just started rolling them up. That's my belief. There's quite a bit. I mean, you would think, you know, uh, modern coin rolling service, and this just came from the bank. It hasn't been sitting around. It's a modern uh, processing with the bank rolls, and they just went through an old stash of coins. I threw that one in the wrong spot. Oh well. '06. Some are ugly. I have to grab that out. That was a nice coin. One coin. I try to keep them separated. But every now and then they slip through. One. Nothing going on here. Let's just see what else we got. 18. Modern. Let's look for VDB errors. Nothing here. See something with that G. 82. Large date. It just could be a little bit of machine doubling. I'll check to see if that's copper. 82, they came both copper and zinc. So this one looks like copper. Let's just weigh it. And 3.1, it is copper. Again, nothing. That could just be a little damage on that G. That's a 1982 Philly large date. Goes in the copper bucket. 2002. Huh. Very speckled looking. Nothing going on here. Let's see. 1984 with Soylent Green. Huh. And this can actually be a showcased coin, because if you're old enough like me, 1984. That was the year of Soylent Green, when they was going to start making food from human remains, and they called it Soylent Green. So this coin I could actually take this coin and present it in a way, and I will. This is the Soylent Green Lincoln, and it's an honest bankroll find. I didn't put green glue on it, so I could, in a clear conscience, put it up on eBay as a bankroll find and call it Soylent Green. I think I will. It's not worth anything, but it's a novelty coin. There's more to collecting coins and getting all the fancy errors, double dies, and issues. There's a lot more to it. And that right there, the 84 with the green slime on it, is a perfect example. And it doesn't have to have this big, substantial error. That's what it is. That's the key about coin collecting and bankroll hunting. You find an oddity or something different, put it aside. Let's see, I didn't remember the date on that. 86. I'll throw it on the scale. Let's just see. 2.6. A little heavier than normal, but it's not copper. Here's a nice one. 92. Yeah, a little light machine doubling. It happens on these 92s quite a bit. It's not an error. It's just interesting to see. I'm going to flip it over. If the 92 has a close AM, that's the one you want. This one's a wide AM. You can see the space between the A and the M. And then here, the space between the two T's is consistent. It's the same space. So this is a wide AM. As well, the initials are very close to the building. Like I said, if they're very close, it's a wide AM. The FG, the middle leg of the F is shorter than in the one with the close AM. So that's how you tell. There's three things. But if this was a wide AM, I'm sorry, a close AM, it would be the one you want, you're looking for. Right? So it's not. So put it away. 01. I've seen many errors in 01s, but we'll check for the wide AM. You never know. It's not really listed as a wide AM variety, but you never know. You find a new one, a new variety. It can happen. That's how they're found. 1990. Nothing going on here. $2014. Nothing going on here. $75D, Denver. Just a circulated coin with a little issue with the 5 there. It looks like the 5's a little twisted. I don't really see a major problem or error, put it that way. It wouldn't happen on just one number. If it was a true double die, it would be consistent throughout the coin, the date and coin. Little machine doubling issues, but nothing to shout down from the top of the hill. That was going over there. 21. That one. 2008. There's the last year of the memorial set. Going on. So I just want to keep in mind like the first and last years, and the shields came out in 2010. And in 09 they had the Lincoln Memorial anniversary coins with the different back, the reverse had different scenes of Lincoln's life. Those they are collectible, but I just pass them on. I put them in my bags of copper pennies. It's just so give somebody. I don't take away, the weight from the bag. I just throw it in there as a bonus coin. 'Cause I don't collect them, and I'd rather, why give them back to the bank? Let someone have it. They collect them. So I throw them in with my copper pennies. Those are more or less for people to search through, and a lot of them do have slight errors. Uh, Again, offsets are very common. Machine doubling. Uh, those type of coins, if you get upwards to $1 for them, on a good day, but they're more conversation pieces. Uh, I put all those in there, along with the fact that the other ones are copper. Let's see this one. I've got the date 06. That 6 looks a little wonky. Uh, let's see, what do we got? 1980. There was an issue very thin on the right side of the 8. This coin has a very nice mint toning, very copper. I'm gonna go on the pile. Let's see, what do we got? 2020. Mm. No. 1997. Yeah, we'll look for the wide AM. We don't have it here. It's not a documented type in a 97, but like I said before, you always check. Why not? You got it there. Yeah, just check. Why no? So so it's hard to try to remember what's wide, what needs to be wide, what's not. Well, the cutoff date is 92. 92, they started making them. This is the type era with the close AM. So if you get that one, that's a good one. Everything after 92 should be a close AM. If it's a wide AM, that's the coin you want. So you look mostly looking for a wide AM, unless it's a 92. Then you want the close AM. All right, that's so you don't have to keep looking at your charts. Is that supposed to be wide or close? Just number 92. 92 is supposed to be it's supposed to be wide, but if it comes close, that's the good coin. And then, like I said, anything after that, look for the wide AM. They should all be close. 85. There's a different. They changed the font earlier than 92. I didn't change it after 92. So these are all going to be wide. It's just the older font. But we're going to weigh that one because it was an 85. It comes up as 3 grams. We got a nice coin. That one didn't. 75. I said these rolls are full of 70s, 80s, that vintage. 01. And wheat, excuse me, wheat pennies. I got a little cold. It's a close AM. 01. We're getting down to the end. 19. Let's see what we got here. 77. Nothing going on. A little damage on the chin. PMD. Post-mint damage. So, if you that is I got issues with folks that think they know it all. And that's, you're gonna find on some of these Facebook groups, if you mispronounce something, or if you say, oh, you think this might be this, and it turns out it might be something else. Oh, you might be wrong, you might be right. That doesn't matter to these people. They're gonna call you out on every little thing you do and say. It's disgusting. Like this 2000 here, we're looking for the wide AM, but even if it did have a wide AM, all this, I guess it's glue. I don't know. A lot of people call it glue. You see a lot of this glue and coins going around. I think there's something else going on. If you bring that up in a forum, there's like, oh no, it's all glue. It's almost glue. All right, well, but this one's hard to tell with the A between the T's, but looking at the initials on the side, you could definitely see this is a close AM because of the distance and the style of the lettering. Alright, so this is a junk coin. I don't know what that is. 96. Yeah, they get on there, I some coins that, they say they're grease errors. Like this is a common issue with pennies. Above the building, you get that worn out look on the States. So I'm thinking, I said, why does that happen? It can't be simply a worn die. I mean, it can be, but it just happens too often. So my thinking is, when the coin is pressed, there's a lot of pressure on the building itself. So what it's doing is, I'm not saying definite, this is my guess. It's putting pressure on the planchet that creates like a softness, or not so much of a hard strike above it. Almost like the coin's bending while it's being pressed. I could be wrong, but I'm just trying to figure out how much, why you see that a lot on the top of the memorial cent. If it was truly a worn die, you would see it elsewhere. Huh? But God forbid, you bring that up in one of the forums, they're going to jump down on you like no tomorrow. And a lot of idiots take joy in that. I don't know why. The whole thing about collecting coins and looking for oddities and strange things, it's all science. I mean, if you got a theory, if you got something to say, like this cracked rim, oh, maybe that was stepped on by an elephant. Well, no one should mock you. Clearly it wasn't. That's a common error on these mid to late 80s pennies. It's the cladding. It's almost like the coin was crushed. I mean, I can't even say that. I say, oh, it was crushed. Oh, no. Well, it's evidence of pressure and like a chatter. I don't know. Bad annealing? I don't know. All the above? But I know it happens a lot in the mid to late 80s. You can't, on these forums, you can't say, this might be that. You can't do that. Because they get all weird. And they all, So I say, oh, I've been collecting coins for 50 years. I know what I'm talking about. Well, you know what? You've been wrong for 49 and a half of those years, all right? Whatever. Uh, Here we have a 2000. Like a little issue with the face of Lincoln. I don't know. Just doesn't seem normal. It's got that, say that's the toothpick era. Looks like a toothpick out of his mouth. But it's not an era. It's just, it's oddity. It's not supposed to look like that. But what we're looking for is the wide AM. It's not there. You want to say this coin's an oddity? Yeah. It's definite. Lincoln's lips should not look like that. Is it something worth $1 billion? No. To a collector, and they say, I got a couple of them. It's a Lincoln toothpick coin. You save them, whatever. Might be, it's desirable for somebody. I just pass it on. Oh, they see a lot. But yeah, these people start, pumping their chest. This is what's going on. That's not what's going on. I mean, come on, get over yourself. I hate negativity, and right now I'm kind of complaining about it, and it is negative to complain about it. But they just make for a miserable experience. That's why on my forum, the let's see, I'm gonna go. Onto my forum. Let's quit that. I went to the wrong place. Yeah, USA Coin Hunters and Collectors. That's basically it. I started this group with basically one rule. I mean, that's the standard rules, bullying, all that. Don't be a jerk. Someone's got something to post. They might be spot on, or they might be way off. I mean, let them post. Learn by what you're doing. Learn from experience. No reason to, beat somebody up over their, questions or observations. Is it a grease error? Is it a worn die? I mean, really. It clearly, if it's an error, documented, this is what you want error. Yeah, that's different. But these varieties, who call them oddities, that's all they are. And no one's looking to make $1 million off them. Just saying, look at this. I got this oddity. But these people, and I'll mention it. His name is Stanley. That's what I call him, because he's an idiot. The guy's he follows me around. Because I take this stuff, it's a hobby for me. And, I don't take it seriously, but, it's like, hey, enough's enough. Everything I post, he, puts the laughing emoji on it, or he just, posts rude comments, or, he actually at one point, I mean, I find nice coins, I put them on eBay. If I'm lucky to get $1 for a coin, and really nice errors. I'm not making $1 million. It's a hobby. And this guy came out on a forum. He starts slandering me. He starts saying that, I'm deceiving people, which. I mean, I deleted the post, but the thing is, other people on the group saying, how could this guy be a scam artist? He's got over 800 people that, gave him good reviews, and he's got 100% feedback. Well, it doesn't shut the guy up. He just continues. His way. But bottom line is, my reputation was damaged. Because you look on if I left it up, the post, it would be worse, because in a Google search for public forums, my name would come up, and it would lead back to my eBay page, and put in people's minds that I'm a scammer, which I'm not. If you only knew, I am the complete opposite of a scammer. I give stuff away. I mean, I'm like, yeah, I let that one go, but to be on an open forum, being chastised, and the defamation and this and that, and make it worse, the administrator from that group, he's like, just starts posting pictures of his certificate of authentic, he's a numismatics major, professor, doctor. I don't give a crap. This is not what the whole discussion is. I'm not talking about a double die coin. I'm talking about my perception of what might be going on. And it's all scientific. It's all, I don't just say stuff. I try to come up with a reasonable explanation for things. And if it happens to be what you disagree with it. You could prove me otherwise. I mean, I don't care. But you know what? Don't be a jerk. I mean, there's too many circumstances for me to even bring up. I've said, coins have issues, and so I kind of feel what's going on. It's not wrong. How is that wrong? How is that wrong for me having an opinion on what might be going on? And then the administrator from that group, he suspends me for complaining about this jerk. His real name is not Stanley, but I call him Stanley. So if you see me calling somebody Stanley, you know who it is. Alright? He's got nothing better to do than he's doxing me. He's, following me around. It's annoying. And, if you've had similar experience, you know what I'm talking about. It's really disheartening. And that's why I made my own group. The other one was coin errors, whatever, group. 50-something thousand people. Well, all you see is people asking questions very innocently, and just to get picked on by this friggin' idiot. And, why? Alright, so you found a few coins, I mean, he's just saying, oh, look at my errors, oh, good for you, He's beat up on other people. I'm legitimate errors, really legitimate. I have, posted. There's another fresh roll. I'm not going to go through the whole thing because, it's a long video. You could see, I'll zoom in. The variety of coins. Really nice stuff. Let's see what this is. 74. Yeah, I'm going to go through these. If you liked my video, hit the like, hit the like button, or subscribe. I'm going to be doing more of these. What I'm going to do is pretty much highlight coins. This can get boring, I know, looking through them. I just wanted to point it out. Take care and have a nice day.